Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here from Arizona, and I'm hoping that I can kind of get a zoom up on this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is one of my fiddler crabs that I had put in here. It's really hard to spot these guys because they kind of hide a lot, especially during the day. But that's it. And I mean, these guys are awesome. These guys eat tons of actually algae. I didn't realize they ate algae. I thought I just put them in here really just to clean up the waste. But as you can see, this guy right here is just chowing down on a whole bunch of hair algae on the side. He's loving it. I mean, seriously, like I said, I put 6 in here. Right now, currently, well, that guy's gone. He went down to the bottom, but currently I only saw 1 today. But these guys are all doing their job. I'm actually going to hand manually remove a lot of the hair algae in this over the weekend, do another water change, because I'm getting ready to add the filter onto this stock tank, because I definitely want to grow a lot of plants in here. I want to take advantage of this space. I do want to show you too, this right here. So this is guppy grass, probably with some hair algae in it, but guppy grass is extremely fast growing plant, highly illegal in a lot of places. A lot of places they won't allow people to own guppy grass, including, I'm not even sure Arizona is kind of legal to own guppy grass. I do get it shipped to me from a name I will not supply, but I can tell you that guppy grass definitely grows really quickly. It's awesome for growing out fry. All the goldfish in here all think they're going to be fed. That's what I love about goldfish. You can train them to recognize that you're their food source, and they start to get really friendly after a while. But yeah, this guppy grass stuff is amazing because literally if you could just throw that in a fish tank, it just starts spreading like crazy, and that's probably the reason why it's illegal, because it can easily take over an entire ecosystem if you throw it in just a random lake or a pond nearby. But you can definitely grow out tons of fry with this stuff. There's plenty of hiding places. And I mean, even if you didn't want to go with guppy grass, if you did want to do hair algae, just like you see in here, I mean, fry would do amazing in this tank as it is. There's plenty of places for them to hide. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing guppies in this tank, I don't think. Maybe. We'll see. But I really like the idea of goldfish in here. Goldfish are really doing a good job, and the plants I'm going to be growing in here as well are going to be safe for goldfish, just like I discussed in my last video. But that's kind of the update for this particular stock tank. As you can see, I have quite a bit of goldfish in here. And these are all the 14-cent goldfish you get at PetSmart for feeders. And like I said, I give them a good home. They're all getting quite large. They're all doing quite well. I didn't have one death. All these goldfish are doing good. A lot of times when you buy those breed of goldfish, sometimes they're sick, sometimes, you know, who knows what's going on with them. But these guys all seem to be doing very well, because they've literally doubled in size since I've had them a couple of weeks now. But I gotta say, I'm very happy with my purchase of these goldfish. They are eating a lot of the hair algae, but again, this tank still needs some proper filtration. I have sponge filters in here, which nearly can't keep up to the amount of bioload that's in here, especially with the goldfish. But once I get that filter going, it should be a lot more like that stock tank over there, where no algae really grows in it at all, because the goldfish keep it under control. Not to mention, I have great mechanical and biological filtration with that. An update though, the dwarf four-leaf clover is really starting to carpet nicely. I'm thinking about just starting to sell it. I mean, I have plenty of it, and people seem to like it, so that might be something you might be able to see on my my website and eBay page soon. With this tank right here, I have lots of mosquito larvae. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. There's probably millions of those guys. The goldfish love eating those guys. And same thing with guppies. Really brings out their colors. If you feed the goldfish with the mosquito larvae, they will go nuts, and any other fish you pretty much give mosquito larvae. It's kind of like crack to goldfish and any other aquatic animal. But as you can see, look at that Ligwigia, man. That's crazy, just growing straight up out the water like that. And that Bacopa, it's doing so good. Everything in here is doing good. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of duckweed, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about duckweed. I like duckweed. I feed it to my goldfish. I believe, you know, I've made videos in the past about feeding duckweed to goldfish, and they love it. So I can tell you that duckweed is a good source of protein for your goldfish. This thing, obviously, still doing very, very well. And I have other water wisteria right here, doing very well, which I actually sold all of this. I gotta actually pack this all up and ship that out tonight. But everything's going good in the greenhouse. I have a little bit of diatoms in this tank, and that's to be expected on a new system. But I do have to say that I'm probably going to be adding some snails in here as well. So I'll probably start breeding some mystery snails. Last summer I added mystery snails, and that actually worked out really well. There was probably a new 1 to 2 clutches of eggs every couple of days. I just didn't end up hatching any because I just don't think they can do good in these temperatures outside. So when I do start to get some clutches of eggs coming out, I probably just take them inside and put them in a moist container. I've seen people make hatcheries for mystery snail eggs on YouTube, so I'll probably end up just doing that. So I think that's something that I'm going to be doing, is probably growing out my own mystery snails. I think that would be a fun project. Not to mention, a lot of people love mystery snails, and if I'm growing my own, I'm able to get them out to you at a cheaper price, as well as, you know, just having more variety of stuff I sell. A lot of people ask me, hey, when are you going to start adding more stuff to your store? And thing is, I want to move slowly. I don't want to have too much stuff too fast, because having a lot of inventory is good, but having a lot of inventory for long periods of time because nobody wants it is not a good thing. I like to continuously move stuff, so it makes everything all worthwhile. But here, let's see if we can get a closer look on these guys. I don't know if you saw that or not. There's so many mosquito larvae in here. There won't be many when I start putting guppies in this tank again. I will be throwing guppies in here and breeding those as well. So we will see. But that is my update for today, guys. You guys have a great day. Please comment, please like, and please subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.